I'm so excited to be with you. Tonight is Pink Out, and so we are going to honor and celebrate and join the fight with all of our family members that were posted today. And you know, if you're a woman of prayer, man of prayer, check that list out. Make sure you add some names to your list, right? So tonight is really about getting ready for Record Breaker. And so we've been training. And last week, if you got on the region page, there was a slew of great training. I had somebody ask me a question. They said they should really put all this training in one spot. It is. It's on the Blue Partner page under an event. So you can go there and find all of them. So please do that because the training is amazing. And honestly, guys, if you get on one and you're like, I'm not clicking with this, just get on the next one. There's so many. But if you get on one and you really, really like it, you need to post it, okay? Go to the team page and post and say, I watched this and it was amazing. Everybody should go look for it. And so that everybody can, okay? We want everybody to learn as much as they can right now to get yourself prepared for the Record Breaker month of October and our good close for September. So we want to have a strong close in September and a blowout October as well, all right? And so let me just turn it over to our first trainer tonight, and that is Miss Jeni. She's quite amazing, and she asked to go first. So now she's like, why did I ask to go first? Are you ready, girl?
Yes.
All right. Look, she joined me in my kitchen. Take it away, Jeni.
Hi. Hey, everybody. So we are trying to get ready for Record Breaker, but we do still have a week of September left. And we've got parties to close and lives to do. So here's something that started on the 14th of September. And if you haven't closed a party, you need to realize that we have our regular hostess gifts that we've had all month long. Okay, we've got the really cool set with all the bowls and the pitcher and the plates. We've got the stack cooker with the spatula. Those are great hostess gifts. They're great ways to get a party. But did you realize that there are 3 extra gifts if you close a party with 350 or more with 2 parties stated? Your host can get either the collapsible cake taker, which we don't have here, but it's really cool. It's the size of the regular round cake taker, but the top of it twists, and you can go down to a 1-layer cake or a pie, and you can twist it up to where it's like a 2 or 3 layer cake. It's really cool. They can get that for $19, or they can get the mandolin for $25, which is an incredible deal, or they can get a set of permeate glass, and I think they're doing red. That's the only picture that they showed. So the big one and the little one, they can get that for $12. Now, it's while supplies last, so you want to close those parties. And if you're like me, you dated some of the parties for those little salt and pepper shakers, those parties have to close by Wednesday night for your host to get the salt and pepper shakers. If you close it Thursday morning and that party closes Thursday morning, their dating gift is going to be the refrigerator bowl, which is still great, but I dated parties for that salt and pepper shaker set, so I have to close those parties this week. So one of the things we can do is make super simple recipes either at your home parties or on a live or in your Facebook parties. And it's that time of year, right? Apples, pumpkins, the whole fall thing. So we're gonna make we're gonna make a pumpkin spice dump cake. And can somebody over at that table get me 3 eggs? Because I sure didn't do it. And the way to do a dump cake is to put everything in one pan and like 1 9x13 and just spread it all out. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do it in the mixing bowl first because I want to split it. I want to make 2. I want to make 2 each one of the permeate glasses. There, it's my assistant. Isn't she cute? Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what I'm going to do first, and you can talk about this when you're doing a demo, I'm going to take our micro pitcher and I'm going to put it in the microwave with 2 sticks of butter in it. Now, if you try and do 2 sticks of butter in something else, it's going to splash all over your microwave. If you do it in this and you put the top on it, you're good to go. So we're going to stick this in here. We'll go for like a minute because it's a lot of butter. But the rest of this is so simple. If I don't break the eggs, we will be in business. All right? When you're doing your demo, you can show the can opener because what we're gonna put in here, super simple. And you know it has to be because I do simple everything, right? And I love this. So we're gonna open a can of pumpkin. And you can talk about the can opener, how it can be left-handed or right-handed, no sharp edges whenever you open that can. All right, just pop the top of the can off. Perfect world. There you go. Same look, no sharp edges. Just gonna set this over here. So we're gonna put the pumpkin in here. Gonna use our spatula because we can get all of the pumpkin out of the can with our spatula. It's right down in there. So we want it all. All right. And next, over there, we're gonna open a can of condensed milk, right? Now, wait, no, this is evaporated milk. I've done that my whole life. What's the difference between condensed and evaporated milk? Well, if you open the can, you'll find out evaporated milk is very thick, or condensed milk, still can't do it. Condensed milk is very thick, and evaporated milk is kind of like milk in a can, right? So we're just gonna pour that in. So right now you've got a can of pumpkin and a can of evaporated milk.
Motion detected at the
Not hard so
room.
far. We're gonna take our spice shaker, right? And you can show those. We've got that great spice shaker. The spice shakers are the carousel on sale right now. And we're gonna do a tablespoon of cinnamon. That makes sense for a pumpkin spice cake, right? And then we're gonna take sugar. And if you have your sugar and your modular mates, you can talk about them. And talk about the great kit that we have with the modular mates in it, because this is a Rec 2 and that is in that kit, okay? We're gonna take that, use our 1 cup measure, put that in there, okay? So far, nothing hard, right? Gotta crack the eggs, and there's 3 of them. Also not difficult. I'm just gonna put the eggs, like if you're doing a demo, all you have to do is put the eggs in something that you have already used. So I'm just gonna put the eggs in the 1 cup measuring cup. Once we get this, right, and take the spatula and move it over here, because we're not done with it yet. We're gonna use it again. Do not want to set it on the sugar. Right, you're gonna use your whisk. This is also in the catalog. And we're just gonna whisk all of this together. Now this is good for this month, it's good for next month, okay? And we're gonna have those mixing bowls out next month, if you've seen that. So you wanna show them all the uses for mixing bowls too. Now the only thing we have to do now, like I said, I'm gonna make 2. So I'm gonna divide it up, otherwise we'll just put it in 1 9x13 pan. And Ellen's gonna tell you a really cool way to get one of those. So we're gonna put half of the mixture in there. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna move this box back here. And we're gonna put the other half in this one. Now, the great thing about this is once we make 2 of them, these can be frozen, okay? So I'm gonna bake it, we're gonna freeze it, and you can use it later. Like, you know, you can eat one now and eat one later. You could use it as a gift, okay? We're talking about the fundraisers for cancer for next month. This would be something great to take to people that just need a little pick-me-up or maybe some kind of snack. It's healthy, reasonably. Okay, and then you take a box of spice cake mix, any spice cake mix, and make sure, you know, you're gonna keep it dry, and we're just gonna spread half of it on this one. And yeah, I'm eyeing half of it, but that's okay. Break it up a little bit so it comes out a little easier. Put it on here. Right, and you just want to spread it out. Don't mix it. Not mixing it. Dump cakes are just that. You just dump them. So we're dumping this. Spread it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to get that butter out of the microwave. Like I said, it did not splatter, it didn't do anything, and it melted perfectly. And I'm going to take I don't want to mess up the butter, right? So we're gonna put half the butter on here and you just pour it on. And I'm gonna tell you, this doesn't look pretty. It really doesn't, but it tastes delicious. So after you do this and you pour it on, you're gonna put it in the oven on 350, okay? And these go in the oven, so that's great. 350 for 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. And that's why I wanted to go first, so that we can come back at the end and show you what it looks like. And the suggested serving thing was to serve it hot with ice cream. I'm all in. So we'll tell you guys how that goes later on. But now we're gonna go back to Pam.
Okay. Last week, when we were on, the following morning, was it the following morning? Oh, no. Well, what happened last week is my laptop decided to drink my glass of wine. So I'm like, I wasn't planning on sharing with you. So my laptop had to go to the shop. So everything I'm doing tonight had to be reset up and redone. And so it's been a little bit of a crazy week trying to readjust everything, but we're good. We got it going. Last week I was trying to do all of this from an iPad, remember? It was not working at all. So this week I've got my laptop back today, and we're good. So how many of you have been working on your party stop for Record Breaker? I hope you say yes. All right. We are going to be doing a dating blitz with Blue Fire, and I want to tell you that dating blitz, you can find it on the Blue Fire region page, and you register there. All your parties up. I get a copy of that, and we're going to start giving away prizes for parties up. All right. And so when you date parties, you want to fill out that registration and put it in there and put them on there. Because when I pull out my champion list, I'm going to start every single day between now, actually tomorrow morning, tomorrow all the way through Record Breaker start, which will be next Thursday. I will be doing surprise drawings, and it's going to be for logo t-shirts, all right? And so you're going to be able to get a surprise drawing, and it's going to be surprise draw logo stuff. So you don't know what you're going to get. It might not be a t-shirt, might be something else, but it's going to be logo surprises, all right? And so you want to make sure you register all your parties up in October to be in the chance to win logo stuff. And you can have 1 or 22, whatever you have, register them all, because every party up is going to give you another chance to win logo stuff from Champion. Does that sound like fun? I hope you love it. All right. And by the way, when you win, we'll make sure that it fits. All right. So if it's something to wear, we'll make sure it fits you. And if it's, of course, if it's a tablecloth or something else, of course it'll fit, right? All right, so anything logo. And so we're gonna have a fun week with that. Now that is champion only drawings. That's nothing to do with Dora's thing. Dora's thing is separate, but that's where I'll get my information so you don't have to fill it out twice. Because filling out for her and filling out for me would be monotonous, right? I don't want to do that to you. And so once you fill out from her, I'll get that information captured there, and we'll do our drawing every single day. Every morning I'm going to go live and do a drawing for logo stuff for parties up. Is that cool? All right. Then I've got another thing I'm going to go live with every single day this week. We'll find out in just a little bit. But right now, let's talk to you about some very special people in our company. It is Joni and Dave. They're just adorable. I think they're going to capture our screen. I don't know if they're going to take it away or what, maybe put their slide up, but we're going to put them on the spotlight. And Joni's going to share with you some really cool ways to market your business and be creative and do your own graphics when you learn to use Canva. So Canva, where are you, Joni? Hey, girl. Hi. Hey. So Joni, why did you start using Canva in the first place?
What's that?
What made you start using Canva in the first place? What drove?
A couple years ago, I really wanted to learn how to do my own graphics back when I was doing another direct selling. And one of the directors in there did a whole training on it, and I got hooked. And so I started using it for fun stuff.
She does this training on it. You're going to get hooked. Are you ready? All right, take it away.
Okay, so let me go in. Oops, hold on. Screen share. Why can't I do this now? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to go into my app here in Canva. And when you get in there, as you start to use it, It's going to learn who you are. And it's also going to give you things that are inspired by what you've been designing that you may also like, which is kind of a cool feature. So all the way across the top here, you have different options here that you can go with. And then all the way through here, you're going to see your recent designs, different posts, stories, all that stuff. And where I usually go is I hit the templates. It's just easiest for me. And then right at the top, you'll see the all templates. And if you go into social media, you can get all of these. What I've noticed with Facebook posts is it's more of a rectangle where Instagram is more of a square. So if you're going for a square look so that it fits nicely, like say you want to do 4 graphics, your Instagram post is going to be the best, even for Facebook, because you can make that nice like quad grid. So if you go into that, you'll get the square. But I'm going to teach you how to do a cover photo because that's so important to get a good cover photo in your VIP, your parties, all that kind of stuff. It's such a great business tool. So when you pull it up here, you're going to get all these ideas. Well, what's really cool is you can filter. So if you go over here to theme, they have all these themes. So right now, fall is going to start on Friday, tomorrow. Yay. So if you hit autumn and you hit apply, you get all kinds of cover photos just for autumn. And then when you scroll across here, you can do colors. There's even animated covers. And all the way at the bottom, there's usually like a collage Facebook cover. So you can input like all your different pictures into your collage. So if I go down here and I find one I like, and depending on what you're doing, you don't want it to be too overwhelming either. So if you put a busy one up and you want to put some Tupperware pictures in there, it's going to take away from your eye-catching graphic. It's going to be overwhelming. So sometimes more simple is better. And then you can actually, like, I don't want all that in. I can just delete that. So I'm just going to delete what I don't want. And now I can add things. So I like it just like that. If you hit your plus, and you go over down here, you've got elements, which will give you all kinds of like fun graphics and stuff. There's your texting. If you go to upload, right here, you can see where I've uploaded different things. And I'm going to show you how to actually upload a file. So when you do that, you hit your photo library. And then it's going to pull it up here. And I can go right in here, select that and hit add. And it's going to upload it and it's going to save them. You can also delete them anytime you want. So now I want to add that, but I don't want our tree behind there. I don't like that for that. So there's something with Pro that you can get. So you can get it for free. I actually do the Pro, which is around 11 a month. So I can get every feature because I use it constantly. So when you do that and it's clicked, you hit your effects button right here, and you can actually remove your background and it's going to take it right out. There we go. So now me and David are in there. Now what's really cool is you can also flip that either way and up and down. Look at that, we're upside down. So you can do it whichever way you want. So I want us to go over there and I like David on the left better. Now I'm going to go in my uploads and I'm going to add these pictures and I kind of have a theme going from the microwave to the table. And don't forget about your leftovers or your planovers. And then you can just size these however you want and kind of move them around however you like them. Right there. Okay. And then you can add your font. So you hit your text here. And there's all kinds of like different font ideas, but our VIP page is set for life with Dave and Joni's Tupper Shop. So you put that in there. Okay, here's your font. I can't see that, so I want to make it bigger. And I don't like that font. There are a ton of fonts, tons of them. You can also search by going up here, like type in calligraphy, and it'll give you all kinds of calligraphy ones. I love Black Mango because it's simple. And then what's really cool, when you click that, when you go to colors, it will actually pick colors that complement your graphic. You select that and you can add whatever text you want. And then all you do is save this by hitting the download. I want to show you one more thing. This is the coolest thing. Now, I'm not going to do this on a cover photo, but say I want to do a graphic for the salt and pepper shakers for booking a party, or the Sifton store, whatever it is, or the Halloween. You click on this, you add animation, and now you can make that do different things. So I'm going to do that. And then your font, you can do the same thing. Animate that. And I love the typewriter for it. And then you can add music. So if you add, oops, sorry. Sorry, Fraser's barking. That's Fraser. Hi, Fraser. Okay, so then click out of that. Hit, whoops, no, don't want to do that. Sorry, guys. Here you go, audio right there. And now you can add an audio. And then you hit play. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't hear it on my end all of a sudden. But the audio is there. I don't know why it's not letting me. But you can add your audio. So whenever you want to do something like that, which is really cool. There we go. And that's it. So there you go.
I hear you. That was awesome, Joni. Thank you so much. You make it look so easy.
Thank you. I don't know. Could you guys hear the audio?
We couldn't hear the audio, but we could see like the animation that you did and all that stuff. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, and the audio, do it. There's songs you guys can pick out of there, and it'll play a little song, and then your little graphic will move. So if you want to do an eye-catching graphic, I love adding the animation and the music to it. So it's really fun.
Absolutely. Awesome. And I even learned something new tonight and I love Canva. I use it all the time. So thank you so much, Joni. And guess what, guys? She gave you a written instructions too that will be posting tonight and help you walk through it by yourself when she's not there. Yay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Joni.
Tonight, pink out, yay. All right. Posting a picture for everyone tonight was the mission. And I want to thank you for the post. I was reading them earlier and I had tears in my eyes. I'm like, guys, they're beautiful. And I myself have my sister who was diagnosed with cancer, and she's a survivor. My grandma, unfortunately, had cancer. My mother has cancer. No, all of those were breast cancer. But there's, it affects every home. Every single family is affected by cancer. So we want to stomp out cancer, right? And so tonight it's pink out, and I want to do a picture of the screen at the end. Don't let me forget, everybody. I want to put all the people up and hopefully turn your camera. We can just show all the pink and how Tupperware Champion Enterprises is doing a pink out tonight. And so I hope you've got your pink on. If you don't, you have time to get them on, all right? And so what fun recipe already tonight, some training already tonight, but there's more, all right? There is more. And so what I'm gonna do is first do our drawing from last week. We had spice it up, how to spice up your set life, right? It was a little fun with me words. And last week's rally was amazing. You can't miss one of these meetings. One of these Thursday night meetings is where we throw in the best trainings available for you. So don't ever miss, all right? And so if you do miss, make sure you go back and listen and find the aha and post it on there. And so those who gave up time, like Joni did tonight already and Jeni already, will feel appreciated. But let's give it up. Who is our winner? Let's find out from Jeni. You ready to push that button? Got it. All right, push the button. All right, all names are in, and it's Dawn Jameson. Congratulations for your aha last week on spicing up your set life. All right. Next, we went to, let's see, my little cursor is not working on me. Jeni already talked about this, but I wanted to put them up on the screen. She is using 2 of the Prima glass containers tonight to making our dessert. It smells amazing here, right? But she's using the Prima glass, and I wanted to show this cake taker, which if you've never seen it before, it is so cool. It just twists and it pops up, twists and it pops down. Everybody needs one of these in their house. And why do I not have one? Because every time I get one, somebody begs to buy it, all right? And I'm not kidding, And I keep thinking, okay, I'll just get another one the next time, or I'll just get another one, and I let it go. But what's nice is when you make it small, you can use it for cheesecakes, you can use it for donuts, you can use it for, pastries, cupcakes, anything like that. Pop it up and you've got room for like a 3-layer cake. So it's very practical. And then our mandolin, oh my goodness, love our mandolin. I use that mandolin every other day. It is just I made a gratin potatoes the other day. They were beautiful and perfect. The potatoes were uniform, symmetric, cooked all at the same time. And that's the thing. But when you have a mandolin and you're slicing things like the potato or whatever you're slicing, they're going to cook evenly because they're the same thickness. And so it really does make a big difference on a good organic anything that you want to make the very best you can do. You're going to see a difference in that. All right. And so the next thing we want to talk about is the whole host program for October is so beautiful and pure. This is your September ending. This is in on the 27th. This is starting on the 28th. And so read this, understand this. Too often I have somebody in the middle of the month realize, oh, I didn't realize that. And so please understand this. And if you don't understand it, please ask your director. Please explain this to me, because it literally is double credit once you hit $1,000. The double credit that would normally be $200 free Tupperware changes to $400 free Tupperware. The $200 host credit changes to $400 host credit. Then you also have the $350 bonus and the $500 and 2-party datings. This is a host gift special added in. So bonuses all the way through October. But September is very wonderful because of these amazing gifts. So close out these parties for the salt and pepper shaker like Jeni talked about. And for these gifts, they close out on the 27th. If you've got parties open right now that you intended to close next month, then this will be the host gift specials that you'll be choosing from, okay? And such a rich program. Thank you, Tupperware. These end on the 27th for Why Supplies Last, and that's the Spanish version. Sorry about that. I just realized that. See? All right, that's all I got to. And so what's nice about this is I can still tell the prices. $25 for that gorgeous set. Your price, I think, is like 15. I saw it on that. Our little sweet Nikki does that all the time. That prices for us for what our cost is, and you should really pay attention to that, because that's what you want to look at when you're thinking, oh, I should get that for somebody for Christmas. You look there, you can see the price, or maybe for a Thanksgiving gift when you're walking in the door. You can see the prices right there. Okay, so 2 different sets. One is the vintage colors, and one is our traditional in our line. All right. Then this is still going on. This little guy is gone. He sold out already. I wanted to remind you that this is sparkly. Okay. It is black sparkle. All right. And so you'll see the sparkles when you get the bowl, and it's just perfect for Halloween. But you take that seal off of there, and it's a Buckeye bowl. You would use it for Ohio State. And that is the same seal that fits some of the other containers that you have. So you might already have a white seal or a clear seal or something else there in your home as well. So that is that's a mega bowl, all right? So the that's a bowl and the mega bowl hold the same seal. It's the next level up that takes a bigger seal. So if you have a that's a bowl or a mega bowl, or if you have the round pie taker, those are all the same seals. So you would have other seals that you could swap out that orange seal if you wanted to use it for a holiday or something different than the Bengals, and we do have Bengals on here, Bengal fans on here, I'm sure tonight, or if you wanted to use it for the Buckeyes. Okay, so and by the way, this is so cute for trick or treat for the kids. And the nice thing is you do have a seal on there, so when trick or treat's over, they can seal up their candy and keep it fresher. I don't know how fresh candy is, but I guess it is. But they can keep it better for you. And then you have a very practical container for Legos or whatever all year round. And then when it comes trick or treat night, go dump your Legos and come down trick or treating. All right. And then please remember these amazing kits we have to offer. You need to grow your army so your team can be larger for the month of October. So if you are not right now currently in title, I highly recommend you do anything you can this week to make title. Whether it's manager, store manager, executive manager, move up whatever level you can, because you're going to make more money in October when you get the bigger percentages and everybody's working so hard and there's so many good deals. Why not take advantage of it, right? Well, don't forget you have these to offer anybody that might be thinking of coming into the business. And I will tell you, when you tell people, I'd love to have you on our team. And I just want to tell you, we're getting ready to go into our biggest selling season of the year. And October is record breaker. There's never a better time to join our team than October. And so join now and be ready for October so you can really help them and help yourself as well, you and your family as well. And so I'm going to turn this over to Ellen because she's going to talk to you about what's in it once they join and choose their kit. What's next? Go ahead, Ellen.
Awesome. Did you have a slide for this, Pam? Look at you. You read mind. All right. So also with that orange and black bowl, don't forget high schools. Okay. For all of you in Northeast Ohio, I know Green High School is orange and black. So think about your high schools too and target those sort of areas. And just to try and, drum up some sales with that. We're talking about the Better Together Consistency Challenge. And so I'm going to start here. I'm going to start where on the screen that she's at right now, which is these are for the people that were recruited in August. So if you recruited somebody in August or you yourself was recruited in August, this is for you right now. And this month, for the month of September, you're going for these new sizes of that Prima glass, which is super exciting. These are bigger than the smaller sizes. I don't know about any of you that have large families, or maybe you just do a large amount of cooking, because when I'm cooking. Okay, my family is not that large, but let me tell you, when I cook, I usually double, triple batches because I always want to have stuff to freeze, right? So I like these bigger sizes. So that's very exciting. So when your new recruit and you both sell 250 this month, you're both going to get that Prima glass, right? And these are for your recruits from last month. So go and look and see, who did you recruit? Make your list, reach out to them, make sure that they know that this is for them. All right. So, and also for those new recruits, if they did not get the August gift, which was the stack cooker, they can still get this Prima glass this month. So just because they didn't get it last month does not mean they're out of the program. I know we've had programs in the past that if you miss 1 month, you're out. Not this. So I'm super excited about that. So definitely it gives us a reason to reach out to people. And as leaders, as you start growing in your business and you're recruiting and doing things like that, you're always looking for excuses and reasons to reach out to your people. This is a perfect one to reach out to these new people and be like, hey, how's it going? Is there anything I can help you with? That is always my line. How can I help? How can I help? How can I help you? Is there anything I can help you with? Because sometimes people are out there and they're struggling but they don't know how to even ask the questions. I was talking to somebody today who's just kind of been a little bit turned off, mentally turned off in the business. And she said, I'm kind of embarrassed because I don't know what's going on. And I said, well, just ask me. Like, I'm like, just ask me, like, seriously, just ask me. And so, and I, even if I don't know about what it is you're asking about, I have people I can ask too. And that's the beautiful thing of it, because whether or not, maybe you're sitting there and you're like, well, Ellen, I'm not super engaged in the business. So how am I supposed to answer the questions for these people? Or Ellen, I work full time, and so I don't know all the answers. So if I go to them and say, how can I help? Do you have questions? What if they ask me something I don't know? You know what? If they ask you something you don't know, thank your lucky stars, because now you get to get educated at the same time they're getting educated, right? And you're also teaching them that you don't need to know everything. It's okay to say, you know what? That's a really good question. Let me ask, right? I say it all the time, whether or not I'm not sure on the answer. A lot of times it's just, I'm not 100%. I think I know the answer, but I'm just not 100%, because every month these programs change, right? I mean, we have some consistent programs, but every month we have new offers, right? And so I'm always kind of second guessing myself, and I never want to misquote somebody. So this is our Better Together Consistency Challenge. And these are for the recruits that recruited in August. Now we are in September, and I'm so excited that Tupperware decided to go ahead and just kind of renew this and give us another level of this, right? So we have our August people working on those goals, right? But now all of our recruits for September, they have an opportunity too to get that stack cooker as well, right? So if you, as the recruiter, if you recruited in August and you recruited in September, you get a chance to get more stack cookers. And you're like, Ellen, why in the world would I want more stack cookers? Okay. Listen, this is cash and carry. You are paying $5 for something that costs $130. Did you hear me? $130. Okay. So something that you can do, there's so many different things that you can use premium products for. You can use premium products as you're a leader to start working with people to step up different levels, give them challenges, and then offer them, again, a copay for whatever it is. You can use it for challenges for people on your team. You can use it to date parties. If you have somebody that, they just really want this red color, be like, great, date a party. You can get it for half price, and you can have this red one. You take the other half price item and just replace this with something that you want, right? And you're charging them half price. You pay $5. They don't know that. Okay. So there's so many things. So don't shy away from challenges like this, because you're like, I already have 3 stack cookers and I don't need another one, and I can't sell them at vendor events for whatever reason, right? There's always things that you can do to leverage products that you have sitting in your garage, not making you money. There's so many things you can do. Leverage it to date parties, leverage it to recruit people, leverage it to motivate people to step up different levels. So in the month of September, Pam, do you have the next flyer? In the month of September, when you recruit, you as well have that chance to get that stack cooker, and so do they, right? So again, all the recruits that you're bringing in this month, they pick one of those amazing kits that we have, and then when they have 250 this month, they get the stack cooker, right? And that is on top of all the other offers that we have going on for those new recruits, all right? This is an added bonus. Now, I do highly recommend when you're recruiting, you don't want to tell them all the offers that they have in front of them as you're trying to recruit them. You will freak them out and they will not call you back. Okay, so you want to pace yourself, right? You want to pace yourself. You don't want them to feel like they're drinking from a fire hose, right? You want to be able to just kind of talk to them about the business, and then be like, oh, hey, by the way, when you have this, you're going to get this, right? And then you can kind of guide them through that. But it gives you another reason to talk to these new recruits, which again, sometimes when we recruit people, we're afraid then that if we contact them, they're going to be like, I decided I don't want to do this anymore. Right? Or they're going to say something like that. And then you're like, well, I don't know what to do with that. So maybe if I just leave them alone and let them just kind of like figure it out, and they'll reach out to me when they need something. That's not true. That's the opposite of what you should do. Always just reach out. How can I help? Have you logged into the system yet? And they say no, be like, do you want some help with that? Because sometimes people get a little bit lost on that, and even though we know it's very simple, to them, it's one more thing on their to-do list. So just try and help them with that. But this is a reason to contact them. So I love this Better Together Consistency Challenge. And definitely we need to leverage that to really get our new recruits getting in and submitting sales, because there are like crazy statistics. I can't rattle them off the top of my head about how long people will stay in correlation to how quickly they hit submit the first time, right? When they hit submit the first time, within the first 24 hours, 48 hours, a week, a month, they have statistics on how long they're going to stay, right? And our goal, if you recruit somebody in this business, is to get them making money ASAP, right? ASAP. If they come in and they immediately sell $100 and they're like, wow, I sold $100. They just made 25 bucks. That is freaking amazing, right? And you're just like, wow, you just made $25. That's amazing. And then also you're helping them put that first order in, right? You're getting all those things out of the way with you help them log in, you help them find their website so they can share with people. And then you can help them put that first order in. And then, you know, they're just kind of off and running and they feel that excitement and they're just like, wow, people really do want this. I think I can do this, right? So that's our goal. All right. So Pam, back to you.
Hey, and so thank you so much for sharing. I want to tell you guys that this set right here, and I know she talked about it, will blow your mind when you see the size of it. It's huge. It's so much bigger than you anticipated. I put it on the team page, so make sure you go look and see those pictures, okay? Thank you, Ellen, for explaining all of this and how detailed it is. It's so awesome. Guys, I have a new deal for you. This is for Record Breaker for you, and so next month you can print these off and you can use it. This party is called Everybody Wins. And so what you're going to do is you're going to invite anybody that's not going to do a party. So maybe you ask somebody, hey, I'd love to do a party with you. And she's like, I can't, you know, I'm in the middle of school, or sometimes people have a good reason. Okay. School's not a good reason, but sometimes people have a good reason why they're not going to have a party in the month of October, and say, hey, if you still want in on the deals, I have another deal. Just collect $200 and I'll put you in the drawing for all the free gifts. And everybody wins. If you collect $200, you're going to get something free. And so what you'll do is there's only 6 people invited to participate, so everyone is guaranteed to be a winner. When all 6 participants collected $200 or more, all 6 participants will receive $80 in host credit, so they could have $80 in free Tupperware and a shopping spree. Anything they want out of the shopping spree. Also, there's more. For the top number 1 in orders collected, may purchase the jumbo bread server for only $5. 3 drawings for half price items, and a drawing for a choice of a thank you gift. So you can see how everybody wins, how very cool that is. And what else can you say? If you order $200, I'll give you $80 free. I mean, that's like more than your discount, okay? And so how about that? All right. And so you will love this. And this is a great way to get it rolling. And if you're an in-home party person, there's sometimes people that will show up at that party and they would love to do a party, but they can't really do a party at that time for any reason. You have these ready to go and they will leave with it. And you can give credit to the host for a party. If the party's, $250, I believe is the first thank you gift option. And so run it by your director. If you don't understand it, send me messages if you don't understand it. I want to make sure everybody understands that. However, if you read this from head to toe, and I'll post it tonight, I think you'll understand it. All right. And so how fun is that? Exciting news for another way to bring in sales in the month of October. And this is what Joni did for us. And so I'll be posting this tonight too. Just wanted to show the 2 things that you need to be looking for, not only our ahas, but also for the 2 pass outs from tonight's meeting that you can go ahead and print out for yourself. And last but not least, they've got Cheryl. If you were on Cheryl's training Tuesday night, she had something similar to this. This is not Cheryl's girlfriend sets. This is somebody else's that I borrowed for us at Champion. So 4 different girlfriend sets that you can use, 4 different sets that you can use. Now, what's a girlfriend set? A girlfriend set is where it doubles everything and you split the price and you split the sets that way, okay? And so these are just sets that people can get by themselves and say, hey, I really, really need that set. Now, I will tell you what I always do at my Tupperware parties is I always give a gift if they brought their phone. Now, everybody walks around with their phone nowadays, but still, you want them purposely to be knowing, hey, I have to have my phone, because they could take a picture of this page, or they could take a picture up close of one of these sets and send it to a friend and say, hey, you want to split this with me? You get one, you get one set, I get one set. It's only $75 if you want to split it. or it's only $37.50 if you want to split it. So the retail is $75 for this whole set birthday month, but if they split it, it's $37.50 a piece and they split it, all right? And so you can see this one's $135, and if they split it, it's $67.50. That's awesome, all right? And so showing off the girlfriend sets, and just another way to do it. There's all kinds of graphics you're gonna see out there. I find that this is pretty cool if you're doing in-home parties and tell people to bring their phone. And I actually set up the product and say, take a picture of this and text it to your best friend. Excuse me. Text it to your best friend and see if she wants to split the set with you. Text it to 4 friends. If you get 2 yeses, then you just order another set, right? So make sure it's somebody you can hand it to at work or whatever like that. So it's just a fun way to actually help the host with their party sales and help you have a larger party at the same time. So if you're on your schedule for your 16-day plan, today's the 21st. And so I hope you're doing that plan. It is posted on the Facebook page. If you don't have it, go find it. And so it tells you what to do every single day in order to have a phenomenal close to September and a great month of October in personal sales. And your 2 weeks close out this next Wednesday night to get this full set. Guys, I have to tell you this water dispenser, you can use it for water, you can use Kool-Aid, you can use it for vodka and slush, I don't care, but it is awesome. And so many of these kind of things always leak, and Tupperware knows how to do it right. It's really great. Great little tumbler set. This happens to be one of my favorite pitchers in the entire line because it goes in the door of your refrigerator. It's so easy to hold on to. It's great for it's Kool-Aid to iced tea to iced coffee, whatever it is. It's a great for diffusing if you want to put cucumbers and strawberries or lemons and limes and stuff like that in there in your water and have flavored water. It's delicious. And the Piccadilly, that's always one of my favorite words to say. You can't say Piccadilly without smiling. It's just a fun word, all right? And of course, it's a Tupperware made up word. But this is your pickle elevator. When you pull that out, it pulls the pickles up. But don't think it's a handle. You're going to clean up pickles, all right? And so your little pickle elevator. I will tell you, a lot of people do use this for minnows and things like that. But so that when you go fishing, they can just pull it up and grab a little minnow. And then and it's also really good if you want a little washing machine for traveling. You know, any kind of lingerie or anything, like even a bathing suit fits in there. And well, my bathing suit fits. My daughter's bathing suit would fit in there. But you can use it as a little washing machine, get all that musty stuff or ocean water out of your bathing suit. Okay, so lots of reasons why this is a really cool thing. Now, how do you travel with Tupperware? I want to tell you, if you've ever gone to a beach house, you need to take some of your own Tupperware because they never have them. All right, if you're ever going to an Airbnb, you need to carry some Tupperware. You put it in your suitcase and you stuff your clothes in it, and it doesn't take up hardly any space. And the good news is it also doesn't weigh very much, all right? And so even this beautiful container here would be great to have at the beach house. They never have good pictures at the beach houses, all right, at the Airbnbs, all right? I'm serious. I've been to some very nice ones as well. So you'll love it. Okay, so leveling up. Ramp up your record breaker, help your company achieve our goal by hitting submit, all right? We have to have 488, all right? So to get this bag, 488, we're sitting right now at 169, all right? We need a whole lot more people to hit submit before the end of the month. Now, that's not how many people have hit submit in the entire month. That's how many people hit submit last week and this week so far. So we need everybody to go in and place another order before the end of the month. And if you have relatives or friends or anybody that sells Tupperware, please ask them to come help us make our goal because we want to have 100% of making this goal for sure. Hit that 488. And honestly, 169 isn't that bad. We're maybe a little bit behind, but really not that much behind because most people, week 3 is a light week for hitting submit. So week 4 is the major week. So odds are we could still do this. All right. However, remember those 169 people that hit submit again this week, they don't count. All right. Because they counted in the first week. So we have to have a lot more people that have already hit submit to hit submit again in week 4. Okay. And so level it up. This was so fun last week. And how many of you got your shirts? Say me in the post if you got your shirt. And this is your support squad shirt. All right. So that you can use this when you're doing your fundraising, when you're doing your whether it be breast cancer. This is really designed for a breast cancer shirt, but there's other just places to wear this to show your support. And I love it for your fundraising, but you get to decide. Now the directors decided we needed one for your husband too, or your men in your life, or maybe you just like the black. All right. I will tell you the black is men's sizes, the pink is women's sizes. And so when you order the pink, size up. All right. If you order the black, just know it's a man's shirt. So you might want to stay with your size, normal size, or even size down, because it is a man's cut. All right. So big difference. And we kept the price the same because this is my reward for you submitting this week and helping us out. And so submit 200. You can get 1, 402, 603, 804, 1005. That's a lot of shirts. All right. But you can get multiples. Do know that this would be kind of fun for you to use if you wanted to for your top, maybe your top host in the month of October. You could do all kinds of fun things. And maybe you can get a big size, so a big thin size. And so they can use it as a sleep shirt if they don't want to use it if it doesn't fit them. All right. So just fun idea. And don't forget too, you might have some customers that you might want to give something like this to because they're a really good customer and maybe they have they're a survivor or going through the fight right now. So just ideas that you might want to work with. All right. And so now let's turn it over to none other than our amazing, are you ready to show or not yet? Let's turn it over right now to Bonnie. She is going to tell you her Tupperware story. I know everybody's excited about this that knew it was coming up tonight. And so take it away, Bonnie.
Thank you for asking me to share tonight. So I have been in Tupperware for 22 years this month, or in August, I should say. In August, it was 22 years. And when I first came into Tupperware, I went to a Tupperware party at my cousin's, and then another cousin had a party. So I went to her party, and the lady talked about how you could make a little extra money if you wanted to. And I had just quit my full-time job and for the first time had gone down to part-time, and we had 3 kids at the time. And when I worked full-time, I always put money into the Christmas club. That's what my mom always did. Like, she had a Christmas club she put money into all year long because you pay for things as you buy them, right? So I didn't have a way to put money into my Christmas club fund because I had a little paycheck because I was only working part-time. And remember, we had 3 kids. So I went to this party and I thought, well, what she's doing doesn't look too hard. And as I was leaving, she said, well, if you want to look at it, the kid's in the back of my car and my car's unlocked, so you can take a look at it if you want. And I was like, okay. So as I'm leaving, I walk out to the car and I walk by her car and I peek inside, and I went ahead and I opened up the back of her car, and her starter kit was in there. So I went home and I was talking to Gary about it, and I called a few people. Hey, if I would try this out, would you have a party for me? And I had some people say, oh yeah, sure, we can do that. So I jumped in and started doing some Tupperware parties and started making some money. And yep, I sure paid for Christmas that year. That was my goal. I wanted to pay for Christmas with money outside of our regular income. And then in the spring, I went on bed rest. I was pregnant with our 4th. And so then remember, 22 years ago, the internet was still pretty new, guys. We hardly even had email. I waited to get the sales specials in the mail. It came to me in the mail, and that's what I used, that flyer. And I could buy catalogs, of course, but I waited for that to come in the mail, and I had to take a break because I was on bed rest. And then after we had Logan, I started picking it up a little bit again. And I tell you, I didn't know I was really going to do this job. And it took me 2 years to buy a stamp for my catalogs. I just wasn't committed at all, but I kept doing like 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 parties in a month. And it just kept going. And eventually I figured out that I was making more money selling Tupperware than I was working part-time at the job. Plus I had to have a babysitter and all of that other stuff. So we switched over and I started doing the Tupperware full time. And Breakthrough, actually, when we changed programs, went into Breakthrough, I was sent through as a manager. And I was like, I don't know what that means because I haven't even been to a meeting. I lived 2.5 hours from Cincinnati. We had 4 little kids, had a whole life going on, didn't even understand anything. But I started making more money. And then Stephanie Price encouraged me. She said, come with me to a meeting. And finally, I went with her to Cincinnati, met our business leader at the time, Cheryl and Dave, and everything changed. So sometimes when you are at a level and you kind of get pushed into something you don't even think you want, or you don't even know that you're ready for, it's like an amazing thing. And so I came into Tupperware to make money for Christmas. And since then, Tupperware has made our house payment. Tupperware, it continues to make our house payment. If you would have told me that we would earn a trip to Hawaii for free, that was one of our goals when we got married. For our 10-year anniversary, we wanted to go to Hawaii. And on our 12th anniversary, Tupperware sent us there for free. And so that was an amazing opportunity for us that I never thought we would ever really get to do. It was a dream, but it wasn't really anything I thought we would ever truly get to do. And we got to go for free. Since then, we have gone to Hawaii twice. We have taken our kids to Disney twice. Tupperware money paid for us to be able to take our kids to Universal Studios. So we did that trip. We earned our G6. You can see my picture back there in the corner. In 2008, we got the keys handed to us, the title, our 2008 G6 Pontiac convertible. I know Loretta has one as well, or did have one. And so we earned that car. We have had a company card for many years. So I'm just here to tell you, if you're looking for a little bit, we can help you with that. If you are looking for a career, if you are looking for a real opportunity, we can help you with that too, because so many things have happened for us. We traveled to that same year we went to Hawaii. 6 weeks later, we went on the Tupperware trip to Paris, where I met Loretta and Steve for the first time, and we have been friends ever since. We earned our car that same year. Just so many amazing things in the trips that we have earned ever since then. Truly, this is an opportunity for anyone. So I always tell everyone at my parties, if you're looking for a little, I can help you with that. If you're looking for a lot, I can help you with that too, because I have ran the spectrum in this business, and it is truly something that everyone should try. You just never know where it's going to take you. And we're coming into record breaker, which when I was, newer in Tupperware, and it was a big thing to hit 3,200. We got a bigger bonus at 3,200 in sales. So I remember that being my goal. And then I remember bouncing it up to that 5,000. And then it was, can you hit 10,000? And I thought, no, absolutely not. I cannot do 10,000 in 1 month. That's crazy. Well, I had done lots a month at $10,000. And my biggest record breaker was 18,000. And I did a lot of parties, of course. I'm a big home party person. I did a lot of home parties, but I also make sure that I put into my schedule the online parties, the Facebook parties, the book parties, the home parties, the everyone wins, so that, you're always looking for those different avenues so that you're really getting sales from a lot of places. Because if things happen, you want to have that other outlet, that other way of reaching out to people, which is so perfect in what we have right now with the virtual party option and the in-person option. It's really something you can utilize. And the thing that really turned my business around, other than Tupperware forcing me into being a manager, was when I really started treating my business as a business and not a hobby. And I started setting boundaries, and I really looked for 2 parties a week. We were taught 2 parties a week is the answer. And when I focused on that, I started doing 2 parties a week. Next thing I knew, I was actually doing 3 or 4 parties a week. And just the business exploded, and the consistency really paid off. So I truly believe you can do anything that you set your mind to in this business. We have so many opportunities. So go out, think of what you want to see happen, get your family on board, and you truly can have the biggest and best record breaker ever. So thanks for letting me share, Pam.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for sharing. So tell us a little bit, what are you the most proud of? Everything you had such an amazing career. What are you the most proud of all your things you've done?
Well, for our family, I have to say that Gary and I are so blessed. We have 4 great kids, and we just made this is our last semester on our youngest. He's graduating in December. And so we have put all 4 of them through college. 2 of the 4 are married. We're expecting our 3rd grandbaby, and we've just been able to do so many great things with our kids and to allow them to see the work ethic, and that when you set goals that you can really make things happen, and to be able to take those family trips absolutely is the best thing. As far as my team goes, there was a couple years back, our team was recognized as number 2 on the Queen's Court in director sales. And I remember being up there thinking, what is happening? What is going on? So being on the stage at Jubilee and being number 2 for our team was phenomenal. That was really one of the greatest achievements. Just always the team goals are what I get the most excited about.
I agree. That is awesome. It's really true leadership when you find yourself more excited about the company goals than personal goals. You really see that happening evolve. That's awesome. I'm proud of you for that. All right, guys. And I know that you want to give kudos, happy class, snaps, to Bonnie. Thank you for sharing from your heart. I could tell there's a little niche in your throat every once in a while. It's just true when you really share and you think about what Tupperware's done for you and how it's blessed your family. It's emotional. You get a little emotional. So that can be for you too, everybody. Everybody that's on here, I want you to know, dreams do come true here. You can make this business the business you want it to be. And I love some of the suggestions she gave on setting some standards and some boundaries. And get your stamp made, all right? Whatever that means for you. If you're gonna do a stamp, if you're gonna do the QR code, whatever that means, get it done, do it. Because you don't want to hold yourself back. And you want to treat it like a job. When you treat it like a job, you'll make money like a job, all right? You'll make more money than you ever did in another job, odds are, all right? Chances are. So treat it like a job and make significant pay, all right? All right, so let's go back to our slides because we want to recognize our superstars tonight. So congratulations to our superstars of Champion and personal sellers, Christina Simone, congratulations. Number 9, Christina Moreau. All right. Rena Beckley. Wow. $999. One more dollar. Vicki Furman, congratulations. These are all from last week only. That's awesome, Vicki. And Nicole Micah, Nikki, 1,300. Melissa Kelly, 1,300. Bonnie Alexander, 1,700. Pam Green, 21. Sarah Troyer, 26. That's $2,666.66. All right. And Loretta DeSenzo Tiger, who's on vacation today. She took her family to the Grand Canyon. 4,586. Congratulations. We also have unit sellers. Congratulations, Christina Salone, number 10. Karen Mickey, number 9. Lori Morris, number 8. Lisa Shea, number 7. Number 6 is Vicki Furman. Number 5 is Rena Beckley. And Christy Jackson, I'm sorry. Number 14, Angela Neisel, Christy Jackson, number 4. Angela Neisel, number 3. Congratulations. At number 2, we have Angela Robaugh. And number 1, Pam Green with $3,349. Speaking of Pam Green, I put it out there on the team page. She did step up to executive manager. Congratulations, Pam. That is awesome. You guys got to hear her story a couple weeks ago. It was so amazing and so fun. We do need you, Pam. We need you. It was her story. I'll never forget that. It was so cute. I've never heard it like that before. It was cute. Team sales, congratulations. Jenny Cheatham, number 10, but Pat Fraley, Jessica Gordon, Nikki Micah, Ellen Lewis, Bonnie Alexander, Amy Gardner, number 3, Manel Franklin, number 2, Loretta DeSenza Tiber, and PC Champs, number 1. Congratulations. Then we have board cells. Congratulations to Bonnie Alexander, number 4, number 3, Loretta DeSenzo Tiber, number 2, Amy Gardner, and number 1, Ellen Lewis at 12,000. Recruiting, personal recruits, congratulations, all with 1. We have Bonnie and Jessica and Debbie and Valeria and Ellen Lewis, Susan Waller, and Pat, and Loretta DeSenzo Tiber. And with 2, we have Manel Franklin, and number 1 recruiting is Jennifer Cheatham, personal sales breaks a tie, but both of you with 2 is great, congratulations. Then we have unit recruits, congratulations, Nancy Lagan, Debbie Morris, Pam Green, and number 1, Christy Jackson, congratulations. Then team recruiting, congratulations, we have Pat Fraley, and Ellen Lewis, Jessica Gordon, Bonnie Alexander, Loretta DeSenzo Tiber, PC Chams, Pam, Manel Franklin, Jenny Cheatham, and with 2, and Amy Gardner with 1. Congratulations, team sellers, team recruiters, and org recruiting. Congratulations, Loretta, Amy Gardner, Bonnie Alexander, and number 1, Ellen Lewis. So we have another surprise. The other surprise is I'm going to go live on the team page every single day this week, and we're going to be giving away logo wear. Now, if you submit a $200 order today, if you submitted a $200 order, you're in tomorrow's drawing. And this drawing is logo wear, but it is the Sports Squad, and it's on a t-shirt, all right? And so we find out your size, make you a t-shirt, and send it off. You got just win a drawing, all right? And so every single day, we're doing a support t-shirt if you submitted $200. And every single day, we're doing the booking drawing. If you dated to parties and submit that you dated parties, somebody's going to win another logo wear. It might be logo wear, it might be logo item, but it's logo, all right? And so how fun is that? You've got to work this week to be in the drawings, and so every single day makes a difference. Date, date, date. If you go ahead and fill out the dating tonight, you'll have a chance in the drawing tomorrow. If you wait, you might miss your best opportunity to get in the drawing. Champion, we need 650 parties in order to make our goal in the month of October. The time to date those parties is now. Start dating those parties, start registering those parties so you can be in the drawings, and let's see this goal come to a reality. For the month of October, with 650 parties, we can make our goal, which is 325,000. And how fun will that be? So when we get 650 parties up, Jim, what are we going to give away?
Oh, 650 parties up?
If we have a 650 parties up by next Thursday at this time when we're on meeting right now, what will we give away?
Money.
You guys want money? Put it in the chat. Do you want money, or do you want a laptop drawing, or do you want a printer, or what would you like to, a laptop, Amy Gardner says.
Also money, she said too.
Oh, also money.
Yes,
Yes,
money.
money. All of it, Stephanie Armstrong. If it's free, it's for me. I'll take the laptop, money, a printer. All right. Pam, ever, whatever you decide, Margaret, you're so sweet. A choice. Oh, okay. We could do the laptop or a choice of the cash instead. That would work. We could do that. All right.
Is it, we're gonna do the laptop price and the cash be equal amount?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna pick out a laptop, and if you win the laptop and you don't want the laptop, you can have the money instead. Is that cool? All right. So let's use the laptop. Let's talk the laptop, and then you'll have a choice. I'm sorry. My baby, my little baby. Look at my baby.
She got her too.
She got her ear taped because somebody told me you're supposed to tape her ears so it makes them stand up. This is my new puppy. You cannot win my new puppy.
Where do they register the car?
Oh, it's on. I will post it again. Thank you, Jerry. He's so cute, isn't he? Aw, yeah, Callie. Don't you love him? I'm seeing Callie. All right. It's a little girl. Her name is Chanel. And we call her Elle for short. All right. All right. So, all right, guys. So here we go. We're going to do the drawing when we have 650 parties up next week at this time. That means everybody has to help. Everybody has to do this. We can't make this goal without everybody. And so you have to register your parties in order for us to get this goal. All right. And we'll give away a laptop. And if you win the laptop and you don't win it, I'll give you the money instead. All right, is that a deal? Woo, I'm excited. Are you excited? Hey, yes. If you're excited in the chat, I'm watching the chat. I'm not even watching my screen. Stop sharing. All right, so yes. Deal. Let's do this. All right, everybody has to be in. Everybody has to be at parties like crazy. And you just said, I am working really hard. We have a goal of 650 parties as a company, and I need to get my parties dated and scheduled in. I know you want all this free stuff. What day can I put you down for? And obviously, guys, we'll probably have more parties after next month, because from the parties that we hold, we'll date more parties. But this is a challenge until next week at this time. Let's get that 650 and let's give away a laptop. All right, guys? Thank you so much for your time tonight. We're going to do one more thing, a couple more things, drawings. But the most important drawing is somebody wins their money back from their samples. I think that it was $41 or something like that you could have bought in samples. But you send me your receipt and I'll check it out, and anything that's samples you can get back from me, okay? I buy your samples. If you buy your samples, we weren't ready last week to do it with the confusion. I couldn't tell which one was the sample drawing, and I wasn't gonna have it not be right, all right? So Jenny's got it right now, and everybody's in the drawing, and hit that button. Lori Umburn, you just got your samples paid for. Send me your receipt. Yes, send it in an email to me, or text me, or message me, whatever. I'm excited to give you your money back, all right? And then what other drawings do we have tonight?
We have the Share the Shine for September. And that is
Share the Shine, Spring Steel. Congratulations. Yes, Ali, Bonnie just started to call you Alex. Bonnie just put in the chat, don't forget the parties in Troy. That is for Tuesday night. By the way, guys, if you've never been to a champion bingo, it would be really smart for you to go. Even if you have to drive 3 hours and can't bring anybody with you, I would go, because you need to learn what a champion bingo is. And if you want to do one in your area and you have this the team to do it with, multiple people to work with, it can really work out smooth. And I would love to help you see the fun energy of the champion bingo. And you can do it like we do it, or you can change it up. I don't care. But I don't need to see what a champion bingo is in order to really build a champion bingo. All right, you have to see it. I can tell you all day long, but until you experience it, you don't really get to know it. All right. So if you've never been part of a bingo, a Tupperware bingo, where they bring their parties and they bring their guests and they bring fun, and we have high energy, and we give a lot of Tupperware, we give a lot of Tupperware away, you need to come. So I would put it on your calendar and just consider it a work trip. All right, let's do it. All right. So go ahead. What else are we doing tonight?
we are doing the pictures.
The pictures. Oh, love the pictures. Please go there and read through those. You can put comments on them. You can make your prayer list. It's so joyful to see those that have overcome, and to honor those who were a very big part of our lives. Okay, so go ahead, babe. Terry Rubino, congratulations! You just won with your pictures. All right, some of you did an excellent job.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, what?
I don't know who that was.
Okay,
You have to do whoever's wearing pink.
wearing pink. Oh, we want to take our picture too. All right, so we want to do it like this. Put on your pink out. All right, how fun is this? All right, turn on your camera with your pink on, please, please, please. All right, let's do this. I'm going to do it this way. Put on your pink. Here goes. All right, all right. All right. Huh? Oh, even if I am spotlighted on yours, I'm on camera on mine. So, put on your pink. Got it on. So, okay, there we go. Oh, I got 2 pictures. Thank you for wearing pink. All right, so we're gonna do our drawing right now, and our drawing is 38. Hey Alexa, give me a random number between 2 and 38.
Here's a number between 2 and 38. It's 31.
It's 31. I have an English accent on my Alexa. 31 if you're wearing pink, unfortunately, you're probably so far down the list, you're not on. Oh, Stephanie Armstrong, do you have pink on? Girlfriend.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I don't know, did Stephanie actually turn on her cameras? She's not local. Her camera did you just turn your camera on, Stephanie, because you jumped?
We
Hi,
did
Pam,
keep
I'm
her
here.
cameras on.
Wave your
I'm
hand.
here. Hi, Pam.
Wave
I'm
your
waving.
Oh, girlfriend, do you have
Oh, yay!
fun? You have pink on, girl?
Do I? Yes, I do.
Yes, she does. Congratulations.
Yay! Thank you, thank you.
You're so- Guys, listen tonight. Did you enjoy this? Just the opportunity to actually post who you love and who the fight was with. I mean, I honestly, sometimes we just need to take the chance and the opportunity to sit back and remember what we're thankful for and who we're praying for, and the opportunity to think about our blessings. And so that's what tonight was, is the blessings. And let's go out and fight the fight and use this October pink product to make the very best of what we can do for others. Okay, guys? Thank you for supporting the fight. I'll see.
Show the pumpkin stuff.
Oh, wait, gotta show the pumpkin stuff. Jenny wants to show the pumpkin stuff.
That's you,
So
you gotta go, you just have to go close.
take your camera.
Oh,
take
yeah, I
the
can go
camera.
closer, yeah,
All
sure.
right, put it on Jenny's. Oh, here comes. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Wait. Oh, my. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be yummy. Oh, it baked. Perfect. Look at that. Ooh.
I don't have your face or your head.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Bye, guys. Enjoy. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm gonna be out there live, giving away stuff. Make sure you get your chances in. Bye-bye.